r/ask Reddit. What is the most basic thing you are terrible at? Remembering people's names, even minutes after I meet them. I have to visually see their names in order to remember them. Folding clothes. Especially ducking t-shirts. My wife doesn't hang up her t-shirts, and whenever I do laundry I end up butchering the fold job on all of her shirts. I just can't do it. Edit. Thanks for all the tips guys. But I assure you, I'm just really bad at it. Maybe I need to just get one of those folding things. You should roll your shirts. It's awesome. I heard Osama bin Laden did this and started doing it. It really does work well. Sitting upright quickly turns into slumping, which turns into back pain, which turns into sitting upright again. Repeat. And everyone who is reading this just sat upright. Not me, I'm in bed. Getting that sheet with elastic on my bed. It's gotten to the point where I refuse to even try anymore. Last time my dad came in, put it on like magic and suggested I stop being a retard. I don't understand it. I think he wants you to stop being a retard, but yeah, it's pretty cryptic. I understood what he meant. I don't understand how to get that damn thing on my bed. Dancing. You're no friend of mine. But can we dance if I want to? Public displays of empathy. I do have empathy, but I suck at showing it. Similarly, public displays of enthusiasm. I am very happy that our football team just scored, or whatever, but getting up and yelling about it just seems odd unless it was a super tense moment leading up to it. My parents had to adjust to this from me as a kid. I mean, when I was younger I showed plenty of enthusiasm. But for whatever reason I skipped being a teenager, and although I'm always happy, I'm never jumping for joy or hardly excited. Reading a book. My short-term memory is so bad that by the time I get to the end of the sentence I'd have forgotten what I even read. Edit. Did not expect so many replies, but it seems I should definitely see someone about the issue. Just always figured it was something normal, so never thought to look it up. I have terrible short-term memory too. Plus, I have terrible short-term memory. I see what you did there. Maintaining eye contact. I thought I sucked at this until I had a public speaking soft business skills. It was officially just public speaking, but the professor taught other stuff too and was pretty useful. Class. Turns out when speaking, in Western culture, you only should make eye contact like 30-50% of the time. And when listening it should be like 60-70%. And it should be in like 3-5 second intervals. Much more than that is like a stare down where you're angry or asserting dominance or something. Less is like you are distracted or too fidgety or lacking confidence or something. He actually had us talk to classmates. Didn't tell us the purpose ahead of time. While watching. Which was weird. And pretty much everyone fell within those numbers pretty naturally. Even those of us who previously thought we were bad at eye contact. Telling left from right without remembering which hand I write with. I always do the L trick. Hold up your fingers like an L, whichever is the proper face L is left. They both look like L's to me. Tailing to other people about things I am no expert of. In other words, small talk. How about them sports, eh? Yep. Did you see how that man hit that ball with a stick? Making friends. Me too, thanks. Unpopular opinion. Me too, thanks. Shutting the duck up, especially when it's important. Me. And then later, we should go and. Friend, you/hair Sean. Shut up. I'm trying to hear the professor. Me. Oh, my bad. 10 seconds later, me. Begins humming without realizing it. Gum. Give your mouth something else to do. You're the type that needs a constant outflow. I know. Because I am that same type. I learned to harness it into creative pursuits. And I suggest you do the same. Find something you like. And just start learning it. For me, it was coding. It's funny. I'm going to school for coding right now. I'll try to get some gum, though. I don't know my directions. I hate it when my says go east. Just say go left or right. I am terrible with directions. North, south, etc. are all useless to me. I don't even remember street names. I can get to a lot of places, even far away, but it's always turn left at the Dairy Queen. Take that until you get to the mall, then make a right. You must be my mom. Take the third left right past where I ran over that muskrat 6 years ago. If you reach the blue house with a funny mailbox, you have gone too far. I can't whistly. Guys, I appreciate the help. I've tried all your examples. Even the acorn dude. I can't ducking do it. Is there something I'm doing wrong, or do I not have the physical frame in my mouth to whistle? It seems more realistic to me that some people actually have mind control powers and are simply fooling everyone else that they can whistle, rather than whistling being a thing humans should be capable of. I've spent so much time trying and had no luck. You just put your lips together and blow. Not laughing when I'm uncomfortable. Apparently it's frowned upon to giggle at funerals. I laugh when I'm interested, which can be just as bad. Hey, did you hear John's wife died last week? Haha, really? Can't help it. You're not alone. I do the same thing. If I really think I'm going to lose it, I'll just pinch myself on the arm hard enough to lose the desire to laugh. Spelling definitely without spell check. I know how to spell finite like the end, or having limits, it's the finite lie. That's how I remember to spell it. Any tips for Nascriri? After nearly 1.0 hours played, I can still say Rocket League. That's relative though. I'm also in my books terrible at the game cause I miss multiple shots per game and can't do air dribbles and stuff. But on the other hand, I'm above average as far as that says something. There's always room for improvement. I'm addicted to RL, but I too suck at it. I just hate that I am master level in the unranked just because of the amount of hours I have played it. This usually means when I play an unranked game I am the shittiest person on either team. It's frustrating, but damn do I love that game. Just talking, gotta stutter sometimes, can make it rough. This is my biggest problem in my career mobility. I am a fantastic technical writer, and if I could do all of my communicating through writing emails etc, that would be great. But when it comes to actually talking to people, I struggle. I have generalized anxiety disorder, and I generally get caught up in my internal monologue thinking about what I am saying and related things to the point where I start to ramble and stutter. Long pauses where I am thinking to myself without saying anything. I feel like I get a lot of "you're the one who wrote that" looks. My resume and work history speaks for itself. But when it comes to interviews I struggle to properly convey my points. Like, can we do out interview over Ike? Edit. I work with databases. 100% of my current job is done electronically, and it's what I am used to. However, when it comes to promotions and management type jobs, it requires more non-electronic communication, which is why it's a problem for career mobility. Drawing. Drawing is easy. The difficulty arises when you start comparing your work to that of others and become unsatisfied with what you're doing. No, I compare my drawing to what I was expecting it to look like. Tying balloons. I just cannot do it. When I need balloons I have to get someone else to tie it. I'll blow them up and pass them off. Making coffee. I love it, but I can almost never make it correctly. It's either too weak or too strong. Too strong? I didn't know that was possible. I wish more people would make it too strong, since most people's concept of regular coffee looks like slightly tinted hot water. Estimating how long tasks take. I always over or underestimate and it drives me and my colleagues crazy. Being an adult. Like a proper adult. Just pretend to be one. Like everybody does. Nobody is a proper adult. What's a proper adult anyway? Singing. I think I'm good when I'm drunk, but there is plenty of recorded evidence to disprove this theory. Yay. I sing out loud when I'm listening to Spotify, but every time I listen to a recording of me singing I want to curl up in a ball and die. Spreading butter on bread. I always end up tearing the bread and getting pissed off, then throwing it in the bin. Waking up in the morning. Spelling. My grammar are horrible. I am bad at posting ironic comments. Human interactions. Ducking, winking. I can't wink. My wife makes fun of me. I look like I am having a ducking stroke. Horrible thing it is to wink. Using simple tools. A few years ago I put together a couple of simple bookcases. One snapped in half. The other shattered after I attempted to move it to my new house. It was just some simple screws and boards. Come on Mongopwon. Get your shit together. Another time I was trying to put the last screw into my computer's MOBO to hold it to the case, and after struggling for 10 minutes, getting exasperated, moaning I can't do this, my GF walked into the room, took it from me, and screwed it together inside of 15 seconds and then laughed at me. She insists I'll let her do the handiwork from now on, and I agree. I have big clumsy gorilla hands, but I can fold a fitted sheet perfectly, so I got that going for me, which is nice. Flirting. It all makes sense in my head. Then I start talking and the words come out super awkward. I can't whistle or blow a gum bubble. Appropriate social behavior. Driving. Never learned. I can't cut pizza for shit. By the time I've finished it looks like a 20-year-old school desk. Whistling. Although there are many people who can't seem to whistle, so I won't say it's very easy, but everyone in my family can. Except me. Bloody annoying. Small talk. I ducking can't. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.